The way it works is that the soul is in your body, and your body is more powerful, and the soul has a spiritual being in the body. It's called the nefesh, which is like kind of interacts with your body. And when your soul is like hidden in the body, it doesn't feel Hashem, doesn't feel the urge of doing mitzvot. It doesn't feel the desire that it has to be closer to Hashem. It has the desire to eat and to sleep and to have fun and to go out and to enjoy life. So you live your life kind of in denial. You live in your life in this bubble. But sometimes for whatever reason, either you get awakened from above. Hashem decides to wake you up for whatever reason. He shakes your soul a little bit. Suddenly you wake up one day and you're like, wow, I don't feel like stealing this anymore. Oh wow, I feel like going to this to pray now. Suddenly you get this spiritual awakening. Sometimes a person in the street, approaches a person and tells him, hey, you're Jewish, you want to put tefillin on? And they're like, okay, I'll do it. And they make them do a mitzvah. The mitzvah pumps into their body this godly light. Their soul suddenly wakes up. Suddenly that person was like, wow, I feel better, I feel good, I have like great, amazing energy. Suddenly that person kind of wakes spiritually up. So,
every time you do a mitzvah, that's what happens.
But we're talking about a person who's completely not religious. And so one day, he has to have obviously a merit to that, and he kind of wakes up and he wants to do another mitzvah, and another mitzvah, and another mitzvah. And the thing is that once a person really tastes the reality and understands and has the curiosity to find, okay, I want to know why we're doing it. I want to understand. The more you learn, the more you understand, the more it becomes clearer, the more you want to be closer and to do more mitzvot. And to become, how you said, fanatically religious. There's a reason why people are more religious. Because every second in this world, you grab another mitzvah. So, I'll give you an example. One time I was driving back from Westchester from a lecture, and it was a very long lecture like this. It was like a couple hours. It was like 2 in the morning. I drove back to New York. I have about an hour driving. All I wanted to do is open the window, put a nice CD on, enjoy the music, and enjoy the wind on my ear. Just enjoy the drive. And then I was like, wait a minute. I can have now a whole hour listen to a Torah class, and what will I get more? What will I gain from sitting an hour in the car like this? Or sitting an hour in the car and listening to a Torah class? This will be fun, but in the world to come will give me nothing. If I sit now and listen to a Torah class a whole hour, it's the schar for an hour listening to a Torah class. So I was like, of course I want to listen to a class. So when you kind of realize and understand what you can achieve in this world, and you internalize it, then you want to constantly do it. And you understand, by me being more restricted here, I'll get more in the world to come. By me adding this mitzvah, I'll get more and more and more and more. So, a lot of people say, this is enough for me, but you're kind of missing out. So, to suddenly for a person to wake up and do tshuva, that's a big zchut, that Hashem decides to wake up that person and gives that person the zchut to get closer to Him.